first thing we did in Milan was a cooking class. We made pasta and tiramisu, and it was super fun. We started by, we had to make the pasta by hand with, there was also, we made the type of pasta like
kind of like ravioli.
It's flat and long with different noodles. And we also made another type that had like the cheese inside, and then you like stamp it so that it's flat. I don't know, but it was really good, and we had to make the dough by hand with the egg and put all the stuff inside. And we also made the tiramisu cream, and we had to whip it up, and then you had to put it upside down to make sure that it was okay. And when we were making the pasta, we flattened out the dough through a machine, and I thought that was really satisfying.
And also, fun fact, I don't like coffee flavored things.
I do.
So, anyways, if you don't like coffee flavored things and you want to try tiramisu, you can just add a lot of cream. Like just every single bite that has coffee in it, just put 10 scoops of cream on it and just, that's what I did, and it tasted amazing. Had a hint of coffee,
good.
but, and our instructor name was, Luca, and it was amazing. The next place we went was the
Duomo.
Milan's Duomo.
There's a lot of Duomos in Italy because it means cathedral. I forgot what it meant.
Basilica.
It means basilica.
I'm not sure that's what it means.
I think it means cathedral.
It means something, but it means something important that means pretty much just church.
Sort of like the main church of the community.
Yes, the main church. That's what a Duomo is. So there's a lot of Duomos in Italy, but the Duomo in Milan, if you Google Milan, Italy, the first photo that comes up, I guarantee, is a photo of the Duomo. So with the Duomo, you can go and you can climb 202 steps
up and down
to go to the rooftop, and it's a beautiful view of the city. And it was so fun, but it was kind of tiring to go all the way up those steps and down, but I'd say it was well worth it.
Me too. I really enjoyed architecturally, thank you, wise the Duomo, because it was just so incredibly well detailed, and there were so many little sculptures everywhere that it was just like in my mind the whole time. I was just like, how long? Imagine working on one of these sculptures and then like being able like to come back and see it and be like, I made that.
Also, right next to the Duomo is the Galleria, which is kind of like a very expensive shopping mall. Emphasis on the expensive. It was just like all high brand stores, but it's worth it to go look inside because just look at the view. It's absolutely beautiful.
And there's a tradition that in the Galleria there's a picture of the bull, and then there's a little crevice and you put your feet in it and you spin around it. Clockwise. A lot of times, I don't know how many.
And it's got corroded all the way down, so there's like a crevice inside the bowl.
Sorry, I missed it.
Also,
Milan. Today we're in Milan.
Where are we going?
Visited the Duomo. There are 202
What did we visit, Evie?
The Milano Duomo.
Yeah, you're right.
We've seen 3 Duomos so far. And we like this one the best because they were so pointy, and there were a bunch of sculptures, and there are, if you want to get to like that rooftop area, there are 202 steps. Let's go.
Where are we going, Annalise?
In the Galleria.
Okay, let's go.
It's a shopping mall.
It's
And one of his stores is as old as Canada. The Campanile. Right there.
Campanile, I think.
Campanile is as old as Canada.
Oh, perfect.
Yes,
Look
we
at the
went
mosaic.
to the Teatro alla Scala. So the big opera
House.
theater house. It's a very famous opera house in Milan. And it was absolutely beautiful on the inside. We were really lucky we got to go to a opera called La Fille du Régiment, which is in French. If you didn't know, we both speak French.
Ouais, on parle français.
That she just said, yeah, we speak French. And so it was really interesting to know what they were saying. And we got to see our mom's favorite opera singer, Juan Diego Flores, playing a role that he played when he was like 20. And it was
My mom has seen him play that role many times. And
3 times.
3 times.
Not many times. But 3.
In Spain,
In a lot of different places. Before we
New
were born.
York, and here.
And it was awesome. And there was this one song that had like these high C's that were really beautiful. If I can find a clip of it on YouTube or something, I'm gonna put it here.
Me voici, militaire mari, me voici, militaire mari.
But it was really good. Juan Diego Flores is such a good
But the lady who played the girl, La Fille du Régiment,
Marie.
also was really awesome. Her name was like Julie something, and she was like
Sorry that
awesome.
we don't remember her name. It's
Yeah.
just we were so focused on Juan Diego Flores.
No, I forgot her name, but it was she did awesome.
Also,
it was awesome.
Fun fact about La Scala: when most people walk past La Scala, there's a bank building right beside it, and they assume that that's La Scala because La Scala used to be it was very bare on the outside,
facade
because
impressive.
they didn't think, because there was a bunch of houses right outside, so they didn't think that the houses were going to get wrecked down. So then they wrecked down the houses, and now the facade is really, really, really bare, and it just looks like a house, right?
Yeah, it just looks kind of boring, but it isn't boring on the inside. The inside is absolutely beautiful.
Exactly, like everybody on the inside.
Can you tell people what happened during the war to La Scala?
Oh, the roof of La Scala, it got bombed and like caved in and stuff, so they had to rebuild it.
And it was the first. Sorry, you again.
I just want to do. No, that's it.
Oh,
It was the first?
So it was the first building in. I almost said. I'm not gonna say it. In Italy to be rebuilt
After the war.
after the war.
Because that's how important it is to Italian culture.
La Scala is like, I don't know a good analogy.
But
I
yeah,
was
it's
gonna
very
say-
important.
It's very important. Would you go again? Do you recommend it?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Maybe for a different play, but also maybe again.
Also, if you don't know the words, there's a little screen in front of everybody that
Two
says
screens.
the words on it. It says the words in whatever language you pick. Well, it's usually just like, yeah, there's quite a few different languages. So mine was in French and Evie's was in English. So that we were really lucky we got to go in a box. Our mom like had to buy the tickets like last July, like 2 Julys ago, like very long time ago. And so mine was in French because there were French people in our box, and then hers was in English because there was a guy from like New York in the box too.
How many people were in our box?
6. So if you want, you can bring 6 of your family members. 4, 5, 6. Sorry. It's from 6, the musical. It's alright. Anyways, back to La Scala. There were 6 people in our box. Also, each one of the boxes were previously owned
By people, so they would buy
and
it.
each one of the out inside
And
was
decorate it
decorated
however
different.
they wanted.
But then when it got in 1950s,
20.
20s?
1920.
Yeah, 1920s, it changed to just being you can buy the
Communal.
tickets, sit in the box. Yep, that's all about La Scala. On to the next thing. Next, we took the Bernina Express. So that's the clip of the red train that was in the beginning of the video. And we started off in Milan. We got on a bus to drive to Tirano, Italy. It feels like we didn't do a lot of things in Milan. This was on one of our last days. I don't know where the time went. I believe there was a time warp while we were in Milan. I am actually certain of it.
that we lost
So,
like 5.
2 days. So, yes. So then we got on this big red train called the Bernina Express. And the Bernina Express goes through the Alps. And so we went, and it was the most beautiful sights ever. I'm gonna do like a montage of all the sights with music. to Switzerland. Then we went to Switzerland, and then we
got-
got back on the bus and went down a huge serpentine road, and then we got back to Milan.
Oh, and we also got chocolate from
Switzerland.
Switzerland, and it was absolutely delicious.
And-
One more thing. So basically, I am prone to napping on basically everything. I'm saying basically a lot. Anyways, so on the bus here, I napped. Asleep. I napped for like an hour or two. On the Bernina Express, I napped against the windowsill, even though it was really uncomfortable. I wasn't even tired. I just rested my head down because I was kind of annoyed at life. So I just, and then 30 minutes later, I woke up. Great nap. But on the way back, I didn't nap.
It was dark outside on the way back to Milan, and she didn't nap when it was dark outside.
And I napped when it was like midday.
How long of a day was it? Do you remember?
13.
13, 14 hours.
Yeah.
That was probably
Because we had to take a tram to get to the train station to catch the bus. Then when we got off the bus, we had to get on the tram and go back to our
Also,
apartment.
if you didn't notice, in the Vernazza video, we got
box braids.
box braids.
All right, so would you recommend the Bernina Express?
Oh, yes.
Unless you are, yes, especially if you're prone to napping.
Okay. I would definitely recommend the Bernina Express 100%. We saw the most beautiful sights ever. Just bring some extra warm clothing.
Oh, don't you dare look back. Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding